this is Shojolove, and today is August 1st, 2012. We'll start off by talking about Minecraft 1.3.1. The brand new update! Super excited. I've been trying it out, and it seems like there are still some graphical errors, and I'm afraid to start using the snapshots to fix those errors that they're surely to come out with, because I keep hearing bad things about snapshots, so I'm worried about it. Usually it's a driver issue, but I haven't had an issue up until I updated it, and I honestly don't think it's a driver issue. Let's put it at that. But I'm pretty excited about the new book and quill about time. I don't know why they took it out, but I'm pretty excited that it's back. I'm gonna try to start using journals onto the Minecraft, keeping tracks and stuff like that. I'm still learning how to use it though. I'm not sure if you can go in and add more onto a book that's already done, or if it's done as soon as you leave, or you know what I mean. But I'll be sure to figure that out in the Minecraft forum. Now I'm going to talk about my work with Auxiliary Services. I've been animating postcards. What happened was my cohort and I were both making postcards. I made the front, she made the back, and now she wants to have like a book flip going on. So she asked me to animate it in Flash, and I was like, yay! Finally, I'm gonna be an actual paid animator. It was pretty exciting. So I finally got that done. A big help would have been finishing the actual postcards before telling me to animate it, but I digress. Right now we're bumping in a little bit of an issue. Apparently, about how to put this? The Flash plugin, she claims on her computer, is up to date, but it is not working on her computer. She just gets the prompt to update her Flash, and no one seems to be doing anything about it. And she thinks there's something wrong with my program. My duty as a computer technician would be to tell her that it's not my program, it's your computer. And your computer is lying to you, which it does. Not on purpose, but it does. But right now, we're trying to figure out whether or not the computers on campus have a Flash player already installed in the program, which most do, but not, I want to make sure. Or to go along with the HTML option and see if, that gets any hits or not. I'd like to go with the HTML option. I just think she's got a craptacular computer. That's my personal opinion. And even if it doesn't work on the computers on campus, then, it's not like they can update the drivers themselves. So here we are. Also with that, along with that, they want me to make a website within a website. Just go along with it. So they want me to make a website within a website about auxiliary services, and we're calling it Auxipedia. Awesome. I'm all down for that. Kind of. They want me to do it within the template that the school has released. Okay. They only want me to do this entire website within, a 600 by however long I want box. You want me to do a website within a page. I can certainly try. I can certainly try. Oh, and also they're asking me to do it in ASP. That's where we hit the wall, boys and girls. I just started dabbling in CSS and HTML. I don't know anything about C# and Visual Basic. So, they pretty much hired an animator to be a graphic designer, and they're asking me to be a queen at web development. I've been trying to fiddle around with ASP, and I'm not getting what I want out of it. It's nothing like HTML. Whoever tells you that is a liar. They're just like totally different, because in ASP you can do some things, but you can't do it in it's just some things you can do and some things you can't, and oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. So I'm trying to learn it in my off time, but every time I look at it, I just get a headache. It's bad enough I want to learn Java and JavaScript and C++ and all sorts of this crazy stuff. You got to do all that stuff one step at a time. Honestly, once you get one, a lot of them are just knocked down because it just becomes super easy afterwards. But still, it's a big nightmare. So yeah. Lastly on the list, my Mac has suffered from sound issues. It seems apparently all of the latest update of Lion, the sound just dies out. It can't find the internal speaker. That would be like you not being able to find your heart. Like it's inside you, in the same place. It always is. Nothing has changed. But apparently my computer cannot find its internal speaker, so the sound shuts out. Well, great. I can record sound, but I can't hear it, and so I have no idea what my vlogs are going to sound like. Okay, well, we can plug in my microphone, and then plug in a headset and enter the microphone. Okay, but it seems like the volume is really low, and I've been doing a lot of video editing before, and I've done a lot of sound editing, but for some reason I cannot get a hang of volume. The bars always lie to me. They always say, I always put the volume about like 50%, and then I would try to, stay within the green on the frequency meter, and for some reason something always happens. It's always too quiet or too loud. I can't figure out why. I at least try to get rid of like the straight lines on the volume, but still, there's not much I can do about it. At least I can figure. I'm pretty good at everything else as far as sound goes. I can get rid of stuff, I can add stuff, I can multi-track, I can do all sorts of crazy stuff, but I can't seem to get the one basic thing in sound, which is volume. That's it for today. Today is August 1st, 2012, and I'll see you guys next time.